Ronald, Manchester United away this weekend. I imagine, given the form you're in, that you go there with a lot of confidence, don't you?
Yes, I think at the moment we have and we live in a comfortable situation. All about the last two results at home against Watford and West Brom. And of course, with that difficult one, Man United, and after Man United, Arsenal away. It's more comfortable with these 6 points in the pocket, but it's a nice one. It's a game where you're looking for. It's a nice challenge, a big team, big name, and of course we have big, great memories last season.
Indeed, a fantastic memory last season. A first win in 27 years at Old Trafford. Can that inspire you this weekend, looking back on that?
No, it's always important for the boys to know that we can beat big teams and teams who are spending more money, and because it's all about what you show on the pitch, and we need to be comfortable, we need to be confident in our qualities and to show, and not to be afraid because you play against Man United, because that's not Man United to be worried of.
Just how memorable was that day last season at Old Trafford?
I was fantastic because it's a fantastic place to play football. It's a great atmosphere, and it's not. You mentioned 27 years ago that Southampton won at Old Trafford. That say everything. That's not happen every season, and that was very enjoyable.
You've moved into a strong position in the league again. What could a positive result do for you this weekend in terms of your ambitions for the rest of the season?
Yeah, our ambition is to win every game and to show good football. And we think if we play out of our qualities, then we have a chance against everybody. And very disappointed about the few defeats in the December month. But I think the team had a good reaction. The two wins last week gave everybody a boost, and now it's to continue and try to win the game.
There's been a lot of talk this season about the way that Manchester United play and their style, but what are you expecting from them this weekend in terms of an approach?
No, I think they show what you can expect, and maybe they have a little bit difficulties to score goals. But they don't concede it a lot, and it's difficult to beat them, and for them it's difficult to win the game. They had a fantastic result against Liverpool last week, and that give everybody in Man United a boost, and they like to continue, but still they fight for a high position on the table. In my opinion, a position where the team needs to be, but it's a tough one, but we know we can beat them.
Your home form's so good at the moment. You've won the last three in the league and won those games well. How do you take that form away from home now?
No, it's to try to play the same way with the same attitude, the same confidence, and we showed it away against West Ham. I think maybe that was the best 45 minutes of this season, and we know we have to play that level, and we can't make stupid mistakes because they are quality players, quality team. They will punish you for that kind of mistakes, and we need a perfect game to win on this Saturday.
And you talk about a perfect game. You're coming in on the back of two outstanding performances, and you seem to have struck upon a system that's worked really well for you in those two games as well. Is that something you're thinking about continuing this weekend?
Yeah, that's possible. But I mentioned already that we have players we can play out of different systems, and the most important is what is the best, and in which system you have the best possibility to beat United. Because we have players who can play out of a normal system and also can play out of the system. In the last two games, they showed very good defensive organization. Not Watford, not West Brom had really shots on target, and there was a great defensively great team performance.
Fans, of course, will be wondering when will they get to see Charlie Austin in a Southampton shirt for the first time. What can you tell us in terms of his fitness and his availability now that you've had him here for this week?
No, his fitness is okay. okay. I was a little bit worried about his fitness because he came out from a hamstring injury, and then you have to wait how he's really fitness enough to play for Southampton. But he showed his quality, he showed his fitness this week, and normally he will be part of the team for this Saturday.
You obviously know a lot about him already and will have watched him a lot, but how impressed have you been with his ability and his talent since you've had him in here this week to work with?
Yeah, it's very good because, of course, you analyze the player. You know why you like to buy that player, and because about his number of goals, but his whole attitude. And I spoke to Charlie 2 weeks ago, and that's important to have really a good impression if you talk about football, but also about other things out of football, because I like to have. Talk to the player and to have really a good feeling about the player, and then the possibility that everything goes well is okay. And he showed personality, and on the pitch this week he showed his qualities, and is a very good signing what we did.
You really obviously have some great striking options here at the moment, don't you? Both in terms of numbers, but I guess also different kinds of strikers. You've got different styles, haven't you?
That's good to have different options. I think that is what every manager wants in his team, in his squad, that you have different options to play, and that makes the team finally. That makes the team stronger.
And just finally, how are you in terms of injuries and availability in the rest of the squad?
Yeah, we have some problems, but small problems. Players like Graziano, if he is really fit to be part of the team. Matthew Target had some little stiffness about last weekend, and okay, tomorrow we have our final session, and then we make that kind of decisions.